Hello there, this is Retro Spirits Guided. This is Super Smash TV on the Super Nintendo. This is the Super Famicom version though. It's all Japanese and stuff. Here we have a disclaimer screen. It's by Acclaim Entertainment. ASCII are involved because I guess it's the Japanese version. And here's the Acclaim logo with a lovely rainbow. And Beam Software, who I believe are from Australia. They've converted this powerhouse 32-bit arcade game to the 16-bit Super Nintendo with some accuracy. Here is the plot. The year is 1999. Television is adapted to the more violent nature of man. This man is incredibly violent, so I'd watch out. One show in particular has dominated the ratings. That show is Smash TV, the most violent game show of all time. Have they not seen Takeshi's Castle? This is a top-down run and gun type, well, twin stick shooter where you're locked in a room and things are piled onto top of you. Futurist now, that's an SNK's logo. And you use futuristic weapons such as machine guns and rockets and things that look like old-fashioned bombs from black and white movies to kill, maim and destroy various... I don't know what they are really. They conscripts? I mean, there's like people that get thrown into the maze to try and hit you with bats, and you've got the gun, so I mean they're at an immediate disadvantage, but they're infinite and they explode in likeness of blood. So here we go, this is what we got. The D-pad controls your character. The face buttons on the joypad control the direction of fire. Acts like another 8-way D-pad really, because of the way the buttons are set out, which is groovy. You have graphics which kind of resemble the arcade machine. They're not anywhere near the same resolution or colour depth. And there's some bits and bobs missing. When you die, things like if you hit a landmine, your eyeball gets thrown up into midair in the arcade. On here it doesn't exist. David Letterman there with two babes going off the screen. Yeah, so it's got kind of a gritty look to it, and the music is incredibly repetitive. You get this tune for, I guess it's the next 15 minutes on the first level. Avoid the shrapnel. You get shrapnel in your eye, that's blindness right there. Always avoid shrapnel in the eye. Get some goggles, get some safety goggles, and save your eyesight. There's a public health information advertisement for people right there. Right, we've murdered people more, and we're now going to go through the exit. So, I'm not quite sure what triggers the exit. I've played this game for many years. It might be the waves. It might be that you get... Each room's got several waves that you have to murder before you are released. Or maybe there's the amount of enemies you shoot. I'm not entirely sure what controls the exits. I haven't got enough memory, like memory power, to remember if it is waves. I've literally got no way of recollecting what waves happen in each room. I think there's some randomness to it as well. I'm not sure. Like there's a level later on which spawns tanks at you, and I'm pretty sure that's random. It doesn't give you the same amount of tanks every time, surely. Oh, that was unfortunate. That weapon I just picked up there pushes me away from the wall, and in doing so, it pushed me into a mine. So I shouldn't have picked that weapon up. That was a bit of bad play there. So then, let's talk about price for this game. Now, I had a quick look on the internet, and the PAL version of this game, if you want a boxed copy, seems to be, and I don't know if this is someone having a frickin' joke, because, you know, it made me laugh. The PAL version is £200 English, which is, frankly, fucking disgusting. It's a weird game to charge that much money for. Is it really that rare? I don't know. The SNES version is good, don't get me wrong, but you can get this on, like, I don't know, the Xbox 360, and it's kind of like the arcade machine. On the Midway compilation, it's like £5. I don't know. Is it the game though, or is it that you want to collect a rare version of the game? My Super Famicom version cost me £20 about 15 years ago. It is now on the Bay of Pigs, the eBay, for £80 in lesser condition than I've got mine in. So yes, it's an expensive game. It's not worth £80 in my opinion. It is very cool, don't get me wrong. The Super Nintendo version is a bit of a technical marvel. It came out at a time where Super Nintendo games did slow down a lot, and this one really doesn't. It does have some sprite glitching in it though, especially on levels where it fires like a snake of rings at you. Those tend to glitch out quite a bit. I'm playing this on the Super NT, by the way. So there's on the Super NT there is a sort of a mode where you can turn the Super Famicom into a Super Famicom where it doesn't flicker as much. So I've got that turned on here, so this might not be glitching as much as it normally would. But yeah, it's a good two-player game. It's brutal. I don't think I've ever got past level 2 on 1 credit. I might have done it once, but I've certainly not completed the game on 1 credit. From memory, I have completed the game on normal difficulty, just not sure I did it on 1 credit. And it's basically this, it's just this over and over again, with slightly different weapons, slightly different enemies, and bosses which are incredibly cheap and unfair. So if you like your entertainment difficult, bordering on unfair, and you want to pay out of the arse for it, I suggest you go on eBay right now, the Bay of Pigs, and pay some jerk £200 for his shitty PAL copy, which will have borders and all sorts. Yeah, just do that. But it is a good game. A good conversion of a good game. Not arcade perfect, but good. The Mega Drive version is apparently quite good, but a 3-button pad, isn't it? SNES has got a pad which really suits the game down to the ground. This soundtrack is super repetitive. Here's Tank Trouble. So this is what I was talking about, where the tanks come in. I'm not sure the tanks, there's a fixed number of tanks. I mean, there might be. I find these guys in the walls to be the most difficult enemies to kill. So they're incredibly slowly because I'm concentrating hard. Right, that's Super Smash TV. It's pretty cool. Why don't you go and get yourself a copy, eh? Why don't you win the lottery and go and buy some retro games, yeah? Or download the thing from the internet. Play it for free. Do that instead. Alright then, ta-ra.
I'd buy that for $1.